Hey y'all, it's snowing so bad in Illinois. Let me stop. I look more presentable now. Hey you guys, we are going to jump right into this video. Because of quarantine, I've had a lot of time on my hand. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. Like, I wish Netflix would seriously have a thing where it says like everything you've watched on Netflix, because I don't even remember everything I've watched. That's just how much stuff I watch. Also, can someone tell me why Netflix is going up in price? You guys, literally my dad does not want to pay for Netflix anymore because they're going up in price. My streaming service ends tomorrow. So that's really sad. Like, Netflix should seriously come up with like a easy plan type of thing for college students like Hulu did. Netflix needs to get with the program and do something for college students. Like, seriously. Anyways, the first show is Good Girls. Now, this is on Netflix, but it is not a Netflix show. The show is in the realm of crime, drama, and comedy. If you're into those type of things, I swear to you, you are going to love it.
Let's go back to the part with the second pin thingy. I'm trying. Stop flipping it around. Just hold it one.
What is taking so long?
Buffering. That unlimited data plan sounds real nice right about now, doesn't it?
Can I help you?
It's a plot about three moms who need pretty much like a revamp in their life. Their lives are boring, but then they get into some like crime things and then get in with a gang, and then it's just a whole lot, but it's super funny along the way. And yeah, it's a really good show. The third season just came out, so I'm really happy. Well, it just came out on Netflix, so really happy about that. I just watched it. I had to hurry up and watch it, but you know, I watched it. Okay, so this next show I actually got put onto. It's called Naruto. Thanks, Price. It is an anime Japanese show. Now, I thought I was not gonna like an anime show, but this show is super exciting, exhilarating, a lot of fighting. It has a whole storyline. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to give too much away, but if you watch it, like, here's the thing with anime, I feel like the first 2 seasons are just like getting to know the characters, and that's what it is in Naruto. Like, it's super boring at first, but once you start getting into it, and then like you go on to the bigger Naruto, and then the Naruto after that, then it's like really good. So I watched this, like, I think it took 6 months to finish baby Naruto, and then I moved on to big Naruto, and yeah, super good. I'll just put in a clip or something, maybe like a trailer, because I can't really explain it, but it's really good.
Oh man, I thought I was okay and then it came back. Sasuke, what are you doing here? How did you get loose?
The same technique again?
Where is it? I need a bag of stomach.
What a loser.
I'm actually rewatching Baby Naruto with Chenille because I got her hooked on it. At first she didn't want to watch it because, like I said, like, it's boring at first. We finally are getting into the juicy stuff, so I put her on. So I'm putting you guys on too. I know I'm like definitely behind in like the hype or whatever, but it was a really good show. Highly recommend. My third show is called Dead to Me. So far it has 2 seasons on Netflix. This is a Netflix original series. It is drama and comedy. It's about 2 ladies who randomly become friends at some sort of support group because one of the ladies, her husband, died unexpectedly.
Can't imagine what you're going through.
Well, it's like if Jeff got hit by a car and died suddenly and violently. Like that. Right.
And then, you know, who killed her husband? I wonder. Accidentally end up like murdering someone else. And yeah, it's super funny, super dramatic, and yeah, it's suspenseful as well, and it's already guaranteed a 3rd season is coming out. Literally at the end of season 2, it was like, we'll be back for season 3. So This is what I'm talking about. Netflix needs to get with the program because these shows are coming back and I need to know what happened. So yeah, this was also a really good show. Super easy to watch and binge. My fourth show is called You. I'm not even gonna lie, they need to stop making shows like this because they gonna get crazy people ideas, like seriously. Like seriously, it's kind of scary. But You is a thriller, suspenseful, dark series. There's 2 seasons so far on Netflix. This is a Netflix original. Apparently it's also based on a book. I did not know that. The whole thing about this is this guy, he really can't find love, and because of that, the people that he does love, he ends up stalking them to the point where he meets them wherever they go, like at work, at parks, at parties, randomly on occasion. And yeah, it's just a very dark, suspenseful series.
Jesus, it's like you've never seen a horror movie or the news.
But then the world wouldn't know your poetry.
How do you know I write poetry?
Doesn't every young writer in New York?
Should I get the queen or the king size bed?
Bedroom isn't big enough to fit a king.
You're right, it's 2. How do you know that?
It's New York. No one's bedroom is big enough to fit a king.
But it's actually really good. Yeah, some crazy stuff goes down, but it's a really good series, even though it's kind of a scary series. And it's already guaranteed that season 3 is coming out in 2021. So gotta watch it. It's a must watch. There's already 2 seasons. Super binge worthy, super suspenseful each episode. The 5th show is Bridgeton. Now, before you say anything, normally I seriously, I don't watch shows like this, like, ever. When I watched this, I was like tremendously bored. Like I couldn't find anything to watch on Netflix. Like I was just super bored. I didn't have any homework to do or anything, and I saw that this was on the top 10 and I was like, what is this? You know, and then I saw it was like some like royal palace type of thing, and I was like, oh, these type of shows are always boring. Those types of movies are always boring. But yeah, I gave it a try. I honestly think the only thing that really intrigued me about watching this was because like I saw some main characters that were African American. So that's really the only reason I watched it, like without knowing any like of the backstories or anything like what the show was really about. I watched the trailer and that was about it. But I actually really did like this show. It is like a romantic type of like drama type of thing, and pretty much the main character is trying to find love in the London realm or something like that. Yeah, it's super good. I think it's a graphic. I think it's TV MA, so it is a little graphic, but it's actually really good when you look at the storyline. It's kind of cliche also, like, you know, just like boy girl, they hate each other, oh boy girl, they love each other now, you know, type of thing. So it's a little cliche, but
Tell me your name. Your name, sir.
Am I honestly to believe you do not already know my name?
Oh, the Duke of Hastings, is it?
Right, Hastings, this is my sister. Your sister? Daphne, Hastings and I know each other from our days at Oxford. Days we shall not soon forget.
I think it was a good series to watch, and apparently there's already going to be a season 2, so we'll see how that goes. Number 6, this show is called Dare Me. It came out in 2019. This is not a Netflix original. This is a dark drama, teen, suspenseful show. Relationships topple, loyalties flip, you know, once a new person comes into town. It was a good suspenseful show. It was kind of shocking how this like whole thing ended. I don't think there's gonna be a season 2, which kind of sucks because of how the ending was. I was just like, what the heck? I was so confused, kind of left on a cliffhanger, but it was a really good show from the start, and it was a good like little teen fling, a summary to high school type of thing. So yeah,
these young women killed the competition. These young women are bloodthirsty and
Should have been wearing your hamster. What? Your hamster bracelet? The one I gave you? I bet if you'd been wearing it, you wouldn't have fainted.
Number 7 is Money Heist. Let me tell you guys.
Professor,
Yes, Tokyo.
What are we robbing?
The Royal Mint of Spain.
This show is so good, but it can also be like another scary show just because it could give, you know, crazy people some ideas, but it's another really good show. It's exciting, it's suspenseful, there's just like so many good parts. There's 4 seasons on this thing, and there's gonna be a 5. It's a Netflix original, actually. So pretty much this guy, he's called the Professor. The Professor gets a bunch of criminals to rob just like a super rich bank, and they literally cause a heist. They shut the whole bank down. It's so good. Like, literally, you just gotta watch it. It's so good. This show was not made in America. It was made in like Spain or something. I was watching it and I was looking at their mouths and I'm like, why are their mouths not matching up with the words? At first it bothered me, but after like I kept watching it and like how suspenseful and like twists and turns there were, I was like, I don't even care anymore. Like, who cares about the mouths? I can't wait for season 5 to come out. Number 8, the show is called The Society. This is another teen drama, dark and suspenseful type of show. It's these group of teenagers and they're going on a field trip for their school. Their parents drop them off. It's supposed to be like a weekend long trip, like type of field trip or whatever. People had to sign up for it. Somehow, for some reason, they weren't able to go to the field trip. Like, they weren't able to make it to the field, like wherever they were supposed to go. They weren't able to make it there. So the bus driver had to take them back home. They get back home, everybody's gone. Their town is abandoned. Their families are gone. The houses and the church and some of the grocery stores are still there. To get out of that town, it's like blocked off, so they're confused on how the bus driver got out. It's a suspenseful thing. They have to try and like rebuild their own society, hope that their parents somehow come back, and yeah, there's gonna be a season 2. So happy.
1, 2, 3. Hey, Jason, little help me. Come on. Spence, in between us. Ready? All right, on 3. That's not ready. That's not 1, 2, 3.
Number 9 is a movie called The Old Guard. You guys, this is literally a couple seconds into the movie. This is how it starts out. And I was like, what the heck just happened? Did these main characters all just die? Like, what is going on? I'm so confused. This was a super interesting movie. It's gritty, it's exciting. The people are like ancient people who can't die pretty much, but their mortality can wear off. And yeah, it's super suspenseful, a really good Netflix movie to watch. Number 10 is The Umbrella Academy. This show is in the genre of kind of like sci-fi, based on comic type of book sort of thing. So, quick about the backstory. There are these little kids, about 5 or 6 of them I think, and when they were born with superpowers. They gave them up for adoption. The professor, who is like their dad, took them into the Umbrella Academy so that they can nurture and get better with their individual powers. The dad sends them on missions to go and fight and help others out.
Oh, it's really you. Oh my god. Oh, it's been so long. I thought you were dead. I thought I was the only one left. I know. It's been a wild run.
Klaus, you started a cult.
Cult is a very negative word, Allison. We prefer to call it an alternative spiritual community.
No, you definitely started a cult.
It was honestly a really good show. It's a Netflix original. Season 2 just came out a couple months ago, before in 2020. It was really good. It's definitely binge-worthy show. I think there's about like 10 episodes in each season, so really good. And I hear there's gonna be a season 3, so stay tuned.